Okay, so we're going deep today on Genevieve Ryan Dance Academy and specifically their approach to contemporary dance.
Yeah, looking at this document for their program, it really does seem like they've got something special going on.
Right. And you know how many dance academies are out there.
Absolutely.
So what is it about their style that makes them stand out?
Well, one of the things that kind of jumps out at me right away is how they describe contemporary dance.
Hmm.
There's this emphasis on organic movement, but also like they're definitely rooted in like ballet and modern dance.
Yeah, they talk about, lifting the restrictions of ballet, but also they say using technique to its advantage.
Oh, right.
So what does that mean in terms of technique? How are they taking these traditional techniques and making them feel organic?
I think what they could be doing is pulling elements from ballet,
Yep.
the turnout, the long lines, and blending that with some of the more fluid aspects of modern dance, like Horton or Cunningham technique.
Oh, interesting. So they're really creating like a hybrid style.
Yeah, exactly.
That's so cool. And then they use this term grounded movement a lot. What does that even mean in practice?
Grounded movement really emphasizes that strong connection with the floor.
Okay.
Using gravity and your weight to kind of create momentum. Think of like deep lunges and that core strength.
I see.
It's really different from dance styles that are about being light and airy.
Right.
This is more about strength and that awareness of your body.
So it sounds like it'd be a pretty intense workout.
Oh, for sure.
But then they also talk about connectivity too.
Right.
So how does that play into their overall approach?
Connectivity, I think, can mean a few things.
Okay.
It can be about the flow between the movements, those seamless transitions from one pose to the next.
Yeah.
But it can also be about connecting to your own body, feeling the movement deeply,
Yeah.
and expressing emotion through it.
It sounds like they're really focusing on like the whole dancer.
Absolutely.
Not just the physical aspect, but also the emotional, especially when you look at the age groups they work with. Preteens, teen beginners, and even teen intermediate. What do you think draws younger dancers to this style?
Well, those are really key ages. You're developing both physically and emotionally. And this style, the grounded movement, the focus on connectivity,
Yeah.
they could really help young dancers develop a strong sense of self and a really good awareness of their body. Plus, it gives them tools to express themselves in a way that's creative and healthy.
Speaking of expression, something that really struck me was their emphasis on expressing personal style.
Yeah.
How does that work within contemporary dance, and particularly in Genevieve Ryan's approach?
Well, contemporary dance in general, it's much less about rigid forms. It's about exploration. And Genevieve Ryan seems to be taking that even further. They emphasize improvisation and really connecting with your emotions.
Yeah.
It's like they're encouraging their students to find their own voices through movement, which is amazing.
That is pretty cool. But they also talk about, there being creative and physical challenges in their program.
Right.
What are some of the specific obstacles you think dancers might encounter in this program? And how do you think Genevieve Ryan helps them to work through those?
I mean, just mastering those complex techniques while also, exploring your personal style.
Yeah.
That in itself is challenging.
Right.
You need discipline and a lot of perseverance. And then physically, it's demanding. You're pushing your body, but you have to stay grounded and connected.
Wow.
But I imagine Genevieve Ryan probably has created this environment that's really supportive.
Yeah.
A place where students can learn to love those challenges and use them to grow as dancers.
So would you say that Genevieve Ryan Dance Academy's contemporary program is offering something that's pretty unique? Like a mix of technical training and creative freedom?
Absolutely. They give a strong foundation and technique, but they're also nurturing the individual artist within each dancer. It's about building strength and flexibility, but also about expressing yourself.
I don't know about you, but I'm kind of feeling inspired to get up and dance.
Me too.
So for everyone listening, if you're looking for a dance style that's challenging physically and creatively, Genevieve Ryan Dance Academy is definitely worth checking out.
Think about, you could become the kind of dancer who pushes boundaries, finds your own voice, moves authentically. That's the kind of potential that Genevieve Ryan Dance Academy seems to offer.
I love that.
Right.
Okay, well, on that note, we're going to wrap up for today.
You sound good.
Until next time.
See ya.